New here tonight, in just 10 days, a small St. Louis County city will disband its police department.
Tonight, Bel-Nor leaders passed a resolution to have nearby St. John police patrol the streets. But tonight's decision is not sitting well with many residents and raises even more questions. First Alert 4's Justin Andrews joins us with more on tonight's feisty meeting. Justin?
Corey, indeed was feisty tonight. Residents were riled up, basically not understanding why the board is being tight-lipped on this thing. They say that the board lacks transparency and they would like to know more because they said they didn't have a public discussion about this. I want to take you inside that board meeting tonight. It was actually held inside of a church because it was so packed. Bel-Nor's Board of Aldermen approved a negotiation agreement with St. John Police to patrol the streets once Bel-Nor's police dissolves next week. The decision was made on April 5th when the board decided to discontinue having its own police department, blaming budget woes and staffing shortages. Well, there are 6 officers on the force here in Bel-Nor, but this decision blindsided residents. Many are asking why other neighboring departments weren't thrown into the mix, like Normandy Police, who've had a history of helping Bel-Nor Police for years. Some say the board needs more transparency. Others say they trust the board's swift decision.
Just because this mayor thinks that St. John is the best fit for us, we don't know. We don't know anything.
I have great trust in them because a lot of areas are not so fortunate to have such great leadership. And so what's kept this community, part of the reason why this community has been so stable is because of the great, stable, honest leadership that we've had.
All right, so tonight residents were left with a lot of questions, including will St. John add even more officers now that they are set to possibly patrol the streets here in Bel-Nor and also in St. John. The other question is, what put St. John's police over other municipalities? Well, those are questions that residents never got an answer to tonight, so they're certainly looking for those answers. We're live in Bel-Nor tonight. I'm Justin Andrews, First Alert 4.
We know to stay on top of that story. All right, Justin, thank you.